All right, howdy folks. Whoa, hold on. Oh my, I don't know, did the music get really loud for you guys? Because it got extremely loud for me all of a sudden. And I don't know why. So I'm gonna try it, there we go. I'm gonna try and fix it. Okay, that's better on my end. How is it on yours? Like, I changed to intermission and boom, it jumped up to like, oof, okay. How's that? I don't know what the heck that was. Man, it like tried to deafen me. I'm using Bluetooth headphones now instead of the wired ones I have, so I don't know what happened there. I had it all set, I had it all tested, everything was working fine, and then all of a sudden, boom. So, let me know how that is. I've turned it down some. Just very, 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 very odd. But that is computers, and that is the way things have gone for me the past couple days. It sounds all right in my head, but that does not necessarily mean that's what it works out to when you guys hear it. So just let me know. I tweaked it down a little bit. Anyway, so I'm back. Internet is back up and running, hopefully. And hopefully it stays up for, the rest of the time. They've been doing some road work outside my neighborhood. They're widening one of the roads. And the company that's doing it keeps knocking the fiber and cutting it. This is like the third or fourth time. So what they did this time was they relocated the fiber. So it took them all day Wednesday, all day Thursday. There we go. I've knocked it down some more. Then they were supposed to have it back up Friday. Well, it came back up for a little bit. I was getting ready to stream and went back down again. So here I am, Saturday. We finally have internet back up. I haven't done, kind of like the last time I streamed, I haven't done much. Last matches were 3 days ago. I think that's the last time I streamed. So we're sitting at 51 points, so we're halfway there. We'll see if we can't figure out a way to get the whole way there today. There's football on, there is Ryder Cup golf on, there is, my wife's out of town, so I've got 2 dogs I'm taking care of, so there may be times when I have to kind of go on, be right back if they start barking and being crazy. But who knows? Let me know now. I've turned it down some more. It's very, very soft in my ears, which is what I want. I just want to be able to monitor the songs, the game audio, my audio, and all that. All right, I'm going to put in a chat. Let me know now, so that there's a timestamp in there, so I know when I've said what. But that's kind of where we're at. I'm going to shift scenes again, and I'm going to see if the audio freaks out. So I'm going to go big screen. Okay, everything should stay the same. Looking at the audio level, I think we should be good. We'll figure it out. Other than that, in game, not really a whole lot going on. I've started thinking about some new rank ups when I get the materials for the next rank 4. I'm not doing a rank 4 right now. I'm kind of happy with where I'm at. I'm away, don't have enough for another Titan anyway. I don't know if I'm going to open up any more Titans during this one. I will probably plan is to save for the next Titan, starting kind of now. There's still a couple champs I haven't pulled that honestly I don't know. I don't know if I want to open anymore. Looking at the list here, I've got Yelena, I've got Spider-Woman, I've got Gallon, I've got Bastion, I've got Cyclops and Awakened, I've got Jean Grey, I've got Zemo, don't have High Evolutionary, he's one. I've got Nico, I've got Carolina, I've used gems on both those two. Don't have the Maker, don't know if I care. I've got Cassandra, she's not Awakened, but she'll be in the next Titan as well. I've got Okoye, I've got Falcon, way too many times. I've got Spider-Man Supreme, way too many times. I've got Zola, I've got Dazzler, and I've got Gentle. And all of them are Awakened, except for Cassandra. I don't see any need to open up anymore. What I want are more rank up materials. What I've been doing is hoarding Radiance. They need to hurry up. They need to announce what they're doing with the Radiance store, like a week from yesterday, I think is when the live stream is, and when it's going to happen. I'm holding on to some. I'm hoping, wouldn't it be nice if they dropped the price about half on Tier 7 basics? I mean, would be nice. I don't think that's what they're going to do. When you look at the store, there's things I could go buy that I just haven't because I'm waiting for them to announce what they're going to do. I still need to buy that mastery point. I haven't done it. Tier 7 basics would be great to buy. I could afford 2 and get another rank 3 or rank 4, whatever the heck the top rank is. I'm just kind of waiting to see what they say. Anyway, hey Hake, hey Dother, hey Ronald. No boycott talk from me. I'm not, I'm one of the people. I mean, when you look at it, where is she? We'll go ahead and address the elephant in the room. I'll go ahead and get my thoughts and feelings out on it right now. Okay, there's my Spider-Woman. I've got her. I've got her rank 4. The Ensnare, to be honest, and this will tell you a lot about me probably. When I read down through the nerf post and they said they were getting rid of Ensnare, my first thought was she has Ensnare. That was it. I always, I knew she had the ability accuracy reduction. I just always thought it was, where is it? The fumble that caused the ability accuracy reduction. So, yeah, I just kind of assumed, hey, it was kind of news to me. There's just too many champs, too many abilities. I have been around this game for entirely too long. I've been around gaming entirely too long to get upset over a nerf. It just is what it is. I just wish they'd take their time when making these champs and carefully think, it goes back to the one thing I wish they would change. And I'll get on my soapbox about this. I said this probably 2 years ago. It's back when they were getting to about champion number 200. I started complaining about maybe it was even earlier than that. Maybe it was 150. The fact that there's entirely too many champions with entirely too many interactions for anybody to keep track of. And that includes Kabam. You never know how you want to introduce something new. How's that going to interact with what are we up to? 300 champions now? How's that going to interact with the 299 other champions? How's that going to interact with the 250 to 300 different node types that they've got? Let alone introducing new things into it. The issue is the champion bloat has gotten to the point now where try to introduce something new and you're not exactly sure how it's going to interact. Have CCP members test these champs extensively before releasing. No one likes to buy and grind for a product that will... Well, yes and no. Okay, I'm going to say this from somebody who played competitively World of Warcraft. I know it's a different game. They are constantly tweaking and nerfing champions to try and keep a balance. One day, Ret Pallies are the top of the line. They are everything you have. You pour everything into them. You run dungeons, you run raids, you run all your PvP sessions, and you get everything you want. You get him built up. Next patch, he's not quite as strong. We're going to bring him down. Affliction Warlock is now the top DPS. And you kind of... you don't pay for champs, but you're paying to play. It's the same. It's very, very similar. You have to put time and effort into the champs that you've got. You can't just to be in competitive, you just can't take a champion, rank them up, and say, okay, it's done. Well, you're not required. Okay, you're not required to pay for champions like Spider-Woman. We choose to pay for champions like Spider-Woman. I'm one of them. You can be free to play. And WoW, you can't. I know it's apples and oranges. I know. I'm just saying I'm not going to get upset over the fact that they're removing Ensnare. I guess that's the bottom line. Do I wish that they would release them correct the first time? Oh yeah. And do I wish they would rely on the CCP more? Oh yeah. Do I think Kabam has had a terrible month? Oh yes. Have I said that? Oh yes. But at this point, it's like beating a dead horse. We all know that they can rebalance. Fortunately, we have been very fortunate during this whole rebalancing program. I think this is really the first one that they've come and said, hey, we're taking this away. They should have done it before now, to be completely honest with you. They should have rebalanced, I think, Serpent. He's a little too strong on defense. Even when you have the proper counter, everything's got to align perfectly for you to do that fight well. They should have rebalanced Dark Phoenix. The only thing I think they needed to do there was not put the Incinerate on you when she hits her immortality. That should have been removed. You can work around everything else. That, 10-second immortality phase of hers, when she's put an Incinerate on you, means you're going to tick damage out. It's things like that are very similar to the Ensnare here for Spider-Woman that needed to be kind of reduced. They needed this program when Hercules came out. His immortality phase at the end of life should be down to like 5 seconds, where you can extend it by keeping the combo going. But I don't know. To me, yeah, she loses a little bit. It wasn't anything I relied on attack. It does make her a little bit easier on defense. And, I'm one of those people that sits here and thinks, she was a little too strong on defense. The fact that she could fail like Venom's Clintar buff. I know she's not a direct spider like Spider-Man and the rest of the Spider Clan, but the fact that she could fail that always still gets me to this day. And he should be one of the better champions against her, just based on the way his kit is. So, it's things like that I don't mind. Like I said, do I wish they would release them right the first time? Yeah, but I don't mind they tweak. I'd much rather they tweak and make it competitive. Now, I will say this, for those that did spend with her, I do wish that they would give out some rank down tickets or some type of compensation for her. I am completely in agreement with you there. If you ranked her up, and the Ensnare was part of the reason you did it, and you want to rank her down, I think they should give you a rank down ticket. Anytime in any game where you nerf a champion and make them different from the original, and people paid money for that champion, I think you should get a rank down ticket. Use it if you want. Don't use it if you don't want. For example, if they gave me a rank down ticket, I wouldn't use it. I will show you, case in point, how many people remember the Mole Man nerf, or the change to Mole Man. Anybody remember that? You notice I still have my rank down ticket sitting in my inventory from it. It was a while ago, because those are 5-star. Oh, I know, Zode. It changed a big chunk of him, but I'm in complete agreement with you, Zode. I think once you get past the initial, oh my gosh, she's being nerfed, and you look at what the nerf changes, it's not terrible for her. It's not like, oh, she was taken from being one of the best champions in the game to where, oh, she's still one of the best champions in the game. Like I said, there's other ones that they should have nerfed all along, and they didn't. And that's kind of where I'm at with it, and kind of what I'm thinking. I know I probably differ from some. I differ from a lot of what people want to hear. They want to hear the outrage. They want to hear the disgust. They want to hear the rage. I guess for me this week, I took that out on my internet company, and I just don't have it in me right now. There's enough other stuff in my life I can rage on that them removing Ensnare from Spider-Woman isn't part of it. Anyway, I hope everybody's having a good week. I know that's not what that is the thing. Kabam doesn't react until we rage and complain. Oh, I know. That I wish they would change. I've said all along, my whole thing with them is as a leader of IT. I run an IT organization. What I tell my folks all along is over communicate. We get a ticket in, let the person know, hey, we got your ticket. We're working on it. If you don't have an answer within an hour, let them know, hey, look, I'm still researching. It's going to take me a little bit longer. Stay in touch with them. Communicate. Let people know what's going on. Don't let them be in the dark. Don't let them wonder. The store, the company I work for is a retail organization. That person in that retail store, all they know is something's broken and they need it fixed now so that they can help the people that are paying my bills. That is what I wish Kabam would kind of start taking in. Of, hey, all these people that are playing this game are paying my salary. They're paying our bills. We need to over-communicate with them. We need to let them know as we go through the process where things stand. Okay, when did Spider-Woman come out? What was her release date? Anybody remember? I know it's been, 4 months? 3 months? Do I have a release date on her anywhere? I don't remember. It's been, 3-4 months? As soon as they thought it, as soon as they started looking at the numbers, as soon as they started looking at the kit, and they thought, hey, there's a problem here. What I would have done is I would have put a post out and saying, hey, look, for those of you that are getting and pulling Spider-Woman right now, here's what we're seeing. We're seeing right now that she is too strong. She is, this feature of her kit is causing her to be unbalanced versus what we had thought. We're going to be looking into it. Just know there's a possibility that we may have to do this. Release that 2 months ago, when they started seeing it. Yes, the rage would have still been there, but that lets people communicate back. That lets them get information. That lets them use that time to fully evaluate. Anyway, that's just my thing. Communication has always been my thing. I have a background as a project manager. I over communicate. I probably tell people things they don't need to know, but that's just me. And anyway, let's play BGs. I agree. What is this gifting about? I have no clue other than it's a bunch of zombie biting stuff. I've got like 38 gifts sitting in here. It'll all come clear, I'm sure. They haven't. It's not like I know. Communicate the data. Yeah, that's kind of my point, Dether. Amen. So, let's do some battlegrounds. Where am I at here? Let's go some Elder's Marks. It's time to get to 100 points. I haven't played in a couple days. I expect myself to get demolished the first several matches. We can talk more about it, but just know my feelings are clear. I'm not going to get upset. I'm not going to rage. Yeah, energy nerf. Let's do an energy-based gifting event. Now that deserves some rage. That I was more upset over than the change to Spider-Woman. I was. That I was much more upset over, and I let that be known. You know, when you remove all the energy refills and then you put out daily events that you can't do all the daily events with the energy refills they give you. You know, I don't mind. I don't mind at the end of the day if they make it energy neutral. I don't want to be in a deficit in anything. You know, they give me one energy refill a day. I'm going to use one energy refill a day. You know, I run the daily event every single day. So, sorry, I just got done with lunch right before I started the stream too. So, I'm finishing my Diet Pepsi, which means there's going to be times where I'm going to burp. Deal with it. That's my nerf for you. Yeah, that they're not going to do, Goda. I can save you some time and energy right there. They're not going to do that. I am whatever is on sale at Sam's Club when I go there, guy. If Pepsi's on sale, I buy Pepsi. If Coke's on sale, I buy Coke. I'm a cheap ass guy. How about that? That's kind of how I am, but I need pop. I have 2 a day, 1 at lunch, 1 at dinner. There we go. I drink water the rest of the time. So. You know, I don't think I've ever run this matchup. We'll see how it goes. Wasn't bad. Yeah, protection kind of got in the way there a little bit. Count versus Serpent is such a fun matchup next minute. Yeah. Long Shot is pretty good in this meta. He will take that unstoppable and say, ain't happening. He's even fun when you put him on defense. I should have been looking at what else is coming up. All right, I think I've got a path here. I think I've got a plan. I kind of figured I was going to see that. You know what? I think we're going to go... Let's go ahead and go here. I have one energy drink a day. That's my... I don't drink coffee. That's kind of my morning coffee. That's what I was hoping you were going to do. And you know what? We're going to go there. Boy, it's a nice little 85k crit there on that special.
Oh my God! What a masterpiece!
Okay, we're done for the stream. It don't get any better than that, folks. That is a... Got a bug flying around here and it keeps landing on my arm. That's a fight that's easy to mess up in this meta. You know, it is... it's one of those that if you let him throw a special 1, you're going to have a bad day. The special 2... The special 2, you can sneak in there and get a hit in at the end of it to stop his degen. The special 1, you really can't. Or stop the timer on the infection counter, whatever you want to call it. And I can't get this one earbud to sit in my ear right. They're new. Maybe I'll just turn the volume on them down and shove them all the way in. Guess it does help if I queue up to get in a match, huh? There we go. That's better. Hopefully it didn't turn it down too much for you guys. Anyway, so yeah. Yeah, it's an easy... anything against Kindred in this meta is very, very difficult because you can't get the counter in right away. You haven't played BG since I lost 7 times in a row in Diamond 3? Well, that would probably do me in as well. I've lost 7 times in a row many, many times and just said, the hell with it. It's an easy thing to do. Let's get rid of him. And let's get rid of that. Only playing milestones? I'm not the hugest fan of this meta. I don't mind it. I'm just not the biggest fan of it. Excuse me. Honestly, I'm waiting for the next meta, not a fan at all. Oh, there's that. Yeah, Zod, I wouldn't do much. You're right where you need to be. Oh boy, what do I want to do here? I think we'll go there. I think that was a good call. I do need to get a Gene counter because I have a feeling I'm going to see Gene drafted. Ooh, a reroll. That's not a good thing. Okay. We can make this work. Don't like that reroll that was in there, but we can make this work. Next meta is Safeguard with Buffet. It's gonna be an interesting meta. We're going to try MODOK. He's going to use that shield and probably going to destroy MODOK fairly quickly. Okay. And we're just going to let her gain some power. She needs to gain quicker. Okay, now we just need a parry. Baby turned 5 weeks old. Oh boy. 5 weeks. Well, I'm going to tell you something, Zode. Get used to it because as you get older, sleep's all over the place anyway. At least if you're me. I was up at 5:30 this morning on a Saturday. That ain't no fun. You get old man sleep. You just kind of wake up and it's like, I'm too damn uncomfortable to go back to sleep. I might as well wake up. You know what? This is going to be dumb. It's kid number 3, nothing new. It's kind of how I was at kid 3 and 4. This ain't nothing new. Kind of screwed that up. I didn't think I was going to get the intercept. Wow. Too much power. No, this is a loss. What the hell? Yeah, I screwed this one up. I know he's got Spider-Woman, but come on. What the heck? That just did not go right from the beginning. That me getting to that special 3 really screwed things over. Would you do something here? This is over. Why did you throw that? Oh well. Oh well, win 1, lose 1. Gain 15, lose 15. All right, I'm going to do a couple things here. Goodbye. Goodbye. I've not had luck with either one of the two of them. That was all Photon. Yeah, that's Photon. I hate fighting her. I absolutely hate fighting Photon. You know, when I fight Photon, you know, a lot of times, you know, her little counter there, I'll do a 5-hit combo and she'll be at 17. I don't know how that works. I guess I could go Gallon. I just didn't have much luck with him. We'll throw him in next. I just wasn't having a great amount of luck with him. Now we're going to do the Falcon Band. Hey, somebody I can't stand. Another photon. Imagine that. At least I have my own photon. Yeah, Red Skull works for. Hey, Fonseca 340. Thank you for the follow on Twitch. Thank you, thank you. All right, let's go there. Yeah. Red Skull is a little bit of a menace. He does have a counter for him with that Medusa. So we're going to have to do some other things. At least we have a bullseye counter. Hey, photon, imagine that. You know what? The heck with it. No. We're going to go there. Not doing the photon v photon matchup. That's what I was hoping for right there. And now, what we're going to do is use a little Yelena action. Let's see if we can do this matchup in this meta. Come on. Jesus. Fine, you know what? I'm sick of you. About to ask you how passive you were going to be there, chick. She's not coming off. She's just going to sit back there and hold block the entire time. After this, we kind of go a little bit hamage. Why? What the hell? Well, your photon wouldn't do shit. How? What the? GG's. Oh no, it's not the SP1 that got me. It's the stupid frickin' walk-up light, followed by the light, medium, light combo. Then followed by the SP1. Followed by the fact that she failed to power drain herself, and I failed armor, and I failed other things. It just... I'm not going to get upset over it. It's, you know, like I said, it just is what it is. You know what? Bye, Photon. Yeah, I know, I'm banning my own, but, you know, it is what it is. At this point, I don't want to see her again. I should have gone Ironheart there, but I haven't played Jack in a while. All right, let's sit up. Let's pay attention. Let's win. Hey, what do you know? There's two very strong champs right there, back to back. Boom, boom. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. It's time for a win streak. Hey, there's the first Carolina sighting of the day. Feeling good about this one. I'm feeling pretty good. All right, let's go. I know he's got AA. A dust sighting. You know what? Let's try her. thought about AA this meta. I don't know. I don't ever count sure wins, Mike. I don't care if they had all 3-star champions.
She goes pew pew.
She is so fun to play. I'm not going to get my hopes up that they don't nerf her, but oh, that's fun. Now, MODOK, unlike Cull, is a champion I'm glad I took and that I put a gem into and that I ranked up. Well, we're both old, Zode. We have to do that every once in a while. It's in the rule book. It's in the old man's handbook. You gotta whisper into the mic every once in a while. What did I do? Oh, thank you for not countering. Thank you for not beating my face in. Come on. Thank you. I was ready for the light attack that time, you dumb. Probably could have got away with not baiting this one out. Oh, she got her shield up. Got her shield up right at the second. Boomer dramatic effect. There you go. I don't mind being a boomer. That means I've at least lived. I'm an old man. Give me some credit for being old. He took that pretty well. I'm not going to lie. Win one, lose one, lose one, win one. I like that streak. Doesn't get me to 100 points that way. But we're up one. We're up 8 after 4 matches. We're up 1 point. Great stuff. You know what? Your top champ is Werewolf by Night. I've got something for you. I have got the exact thing for your werewolf. Goodbye. And we'll take her out of there too. And you know what? We'll take Thing out of there. Ooh, he's got a... Yeah, we'll take Falcon out of there. I'll leave that Thing. You know what? We'll leave her. We'll take the Thing. Why not? Something like that. I don't know. If you win 3 in a row, you'll send a $5 super chat. Your money's safe. That's all I got to say. Okay. Not my favorite counter for Skirpent. I gotta respond to a text message. Let's go there. Yeah. Who do I want to put on defense? Let's put her down on defense. Okay. All right, now I'm back. Now I'm back and full focused. Who am I using for this? You know what? Yeah. Yeah, why not? Saving Thanos for somebody else. There we go. I mean, I'm going to lose some health this way. Just wanted to try it more than anything. I'm only spamming my special while you're frickin' hitting me in the face. Stupid game. That was bad. That didn't work nearly as well as I thought it was going to. The main reason for it was that Vox will beat Red Skull pretty easily. Other champions, Vox will have a lot harder time with. It was enough. It were enough. I don't like a couple of the matchups I've got coming up, but Started off a little rough there. Got a little worried when I didn't get the counter, kind of the unstoppable counter or whatever it is that you could do the quick counter for the intercept. But it all came back. She didn't throw a special when she could have, so all worked out. All worked it out. Then this is my first R5 if I have a choice, and it depends on if we get a class gem first. It would be nice if they give us a generic first so that we have our choice, but the history says it's going to be a class-based gem. Wow, it's taken him longer with Gene than I figured it would. Gene's a pain if you don't have a good counter on defense. Oh, we do have to check out some sports ball scores here real quick. It's going to be the intermission, brought to you by ESPN. Notre Dame is beating Arkansas. Not much of a surprise there. Georgia Tech's barely beating Wake Forest, 3-0. USC and Illinois are tied at 7. My wife's at Illinois right now. Notre Dame up on Arkansas, 14-10. Pretty close game. Utah State and Vandy are tied, but just 4 minutes and 25 seconds into that game. And the rest are later on today. Other than that, in the Ryder Cup, Rory McIlroy and Shane Lowry are all square with Justin Thomas. And Justin Rose and Tommy Fleetwood with Scotty Scheffler and Brendan DeChambeau are all square through 1. There we go. Up to date on all the sports ball scores. Let's cue again. Where are we at? Are we at 8,500 yet? Oh, we're below. I need to go do something real quick while I'm thinking about it. Battlegrounds. Scuffle Segnets. I know I'm full, but I like them in overflow. It's a comfort thing. All right. Now that we're done with the sports ball, now that we're done with buying shuffles, let's queue up again. Ugh. Hey, music, where'd you go? There we go. Let's see if we can get another. Would be the same, but I need a deathless catch-up event because no, I'm spending. I don't blame you. Yeah, I'm not going to ever have him on my mini. I think we'll take him out of there. Let's take him. I only take out Man Thing because I don't have a whole lot of poison immune champions. And one of them was just banned. So. What'd you miss? You missed me winning. You missed me giving the sports ball scores. And then queuing up again. Nothing much. I only did her because he had a Nico, and I figured the way my drafts go, he'd get Nico, and I would need a counter. And he banned Spider Woman, so I just kind of went that way to see if I could get it to work out. And you know what? He's got Nico. I'm going there for a defender. So that was the only thought on it. All right, now he can put that Nico on defense. Mr. J. Will, welcome in, sir. Had to leave before the end of your stream. Did you make it back up to C5? Some of us slumming down here just trying to get to 100 points. '50th and C5 today. Hey, congrats, my friend. Congrats. Give me some of that skill. I tried to get the dash back. It did not work. That's all right. It'll be okay. We're going to kind of go all in here. And that's not going to kill. And now we're stunned. Luckily, we had the shield up. That's okay. Yeah, I always forget the heavy in the SP2. It's just one of those things I don't ever think of. We'll give him the same thing. Why did you throw that? There was no reason for you to throw that. I lose 50% of my health because he's wanting to throw random ass heavies. I couldn't have played that any better. Oh well. Oh well, I'm just not going to get to 100. It is what it is. I'll get there off stream or something like that. I'm at the point now where I'll play some off stream and we'll climb off stream. On stream, we'll just have fun with you guys. I think I'm going to move my camera down. I don't feel like sitting up as much as I was. Oh, that's better. I'm not worried about it. If it starts now, I'm up 1 point on the day. That's, it's a game. Up 1, up 100, up 20, up 15. It doesn't matter. You know what? That's a rank 4 Sig 200. I've got a Guardian in my deck, but that's... Wow, he took out the cosmic trio there. I'm a little unhappy that I've only seen Carolina once all day. And what it's been, 7 matches, something like that. I was going to put Longshot down on defense until Spider-Woman showed up. Still may. Just so I don't have to fight her. This isn't a... I'm outdrafted so bad. Into your block. I hate Photon with a frickin' passion. Okay, just Jesus, fucking criminies. Sometimes. Okay, we got rid of Spider Woman, and we got rid of Yelena. Now what do I do here? I think I'm going to put long shot down on defense. Do I put long shot down or do I put Bastion? I think a long shot. He's going to go after it with Okoye. No, we're doing Carolina for Bullseye, I think. Nah, we'll do Bastion for Bullseye. No. We'll do Carolina. What the hell? If we lose, we lose. Let's have fun. Let's have fun. Oops. I screwed up. Oh, once I saw that, I knew I didn't have too much to worry with in my matchup. It's nice you could screw up against Bullseye, still finish at 88% health. God, she's good. Probably not going to do too many friendlies. I'm probably not going to do any friendlies today. Hate me. I've got to get up to 100 points before Wednesday. And I've got to travel on Tuesday. So I've got to kind of pay attention and get things done here. There you go. A little friendly matchup between Hate Me and Average Adam. Perfect. Should have gotten rid of that call, but I didn't. That was a decent reroll. Okay. That call's still going to be an issue, but okay. That worked out about as best as I could hope that it would. If I lose this, I lose this. I'm not too terribly concerned. I was blocking there. I did not want you to throw that one. God dang it. Gaining too much power. Throw it. Thank you. Okay. Did not want that last special 2. I wanted it to be a special 1. All worked out, but not the way I wanted to play it. I think I'm going to invest in one of those cameras that'll follow me around, maybe move up and down, because I can't sit still to save my damn life. I play Battlegrounds. It's a full body workout. Not my best matchup. anytime I have to use Onslaught. It's never my best matchup. Gosh dang it. I wanted to get in there for for a special one. I screwed that fight up massively. I couldn't get the timing down on extending anything. Couldn't get a special one off when I needed to. It's enough though. Hey, Shamsuddin. Welcome in. I'll take it. I will take a forfeit. You know what? A win is a win. A win is a win. All right. Come on. 2 more. Let's do 2 more. Okay, we're doing this in hopes he does not get crit monkey or bullseye or crossbones. Hey, Mr. Mike Hill, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. We did 2 pounds. Oh, don't worry about it. You know what? We got to go with the best Enchantress counter in the game. Okay, we'll have to use somebody else for Enchantress. We now need to use the best Yelena counter in the game. It's amazing how quickly she changes. Ironheart morphs from one thing to the next. I was going to say, that's going to be brave of you to put Juggernaut down on defense. Let's go Snurpant first. We're going to have to use her for Yelena. Should be okay. We're just going to let the Incinerates do their job for a little bit. I think here we will throw a special 2. And 30 plus Incinerates. I kind of got clipped by a part of the special there. Didn't really like it. But not terrible. Jugs on D more brave than Jugs. Yeah, just slightly more so. Because Juggy can be tanky. If he wants to throw special 1s, he's going to go unstoppable and blockable for a while. Yeah, Sinister versus Serpent is not any fun at all. You really need to rank your Ironheart. You really do. Let's see if we can do some famine here. She wanted to be a pain at the beginning. She wanted to be a pain and not let me hit her. That could have been done probably 20 seconds quicker. It took me 20 seconds to even land a hit. Sad you didn't get Fam when he was around. You know, I've got a love-hate relationship with FAM. I love to use them. I hate to fight them. All right, if this goes the whole way, I think I'm going to restart before I do a match. I'm going to give it a second. Let me just do this. Make sure nothing loads up. Okay, let's do this. Because we're just close. We're close. We're like that far. I don't mind fighting them with certain champs. All right. Now let's see if this works. Because I think what we will do here is I'll probably take a break here shortly and then come back with a stream later tonight to make up for some lost time, make up for the fact that I've got to frickin' head to California on Tuesday. I wasn't planning on it. Yeah, the next couple of weeks are kind of stupid. I'll be in California Tuesday, fly home on Friday. I fly to Las Vegas Tuesday, come home on Saturday. So, gonna find time in there somewhere to stream. So there'll be some more hotel streams here in the near future. Let's go this way. Let's remove some attack options from him that we don't have in our deck. And then, of course, Carolina's gone. I'm always super tired, man. You know what? We're going to go there. That's just a way of life. But the good news is, after that, I'm done traveling until Vancouver. And then I should be done traveling till end of the year. It is the first full week in November. I fly out the Monday, November 3rd. It is like the 9th and 10th or 8th and 9th, whatever that weekend is. But I'm going to be up there from Monday to Monday. I'm taking a vacation while I'm there. So that week, there won't be any streams Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and possibly Friday. Okay, I hope I drafted weird enough in this one to be able to counter most things. He's got a couple that I just don't know how I'm going to handle, though. Okay. I think we're just going to be throwing specials in this. I don't think I'm going to throw any other hits if I can get away with it. No! I don't know how you got that hidden before my special. MCOC doing MCOC things. MCOC being MCOC. Yeah, I can't wait to watch it in person. I think what's going to happen is I haven't gotten my return flight yet. Neither is my wife. I think she's flying home on Friday. I'm going to fly home the following Monday. Go ahead and hit me in the face a couple times. Hey, it actually worked that time. Oh, that's perfect. Oh, even better. Got the double pause on that special. Or on that degen. Well, I got hit in the face there. That was not part of the plan, but we got the pause. Okay, that should be 100 points. Wasn't my best, but I don't mind getting hit in the face when I'm using Serpent or Sinister. That should get us to the 100 points. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take a break, probably watch some sports ball. Boy, Snurpent coming through on the other side pretty darn good. Hey, I see you when I see you. Welcome in. Alrighty, so kind of the plan here. I'm going to watch some sports ball for a little bit, take a break. I got to walk some pups. My son will be home at 3 o'clock from work to take care of his dog. My dog won't need it. And then I'll come back and we'll start the climb to 200. Please get a pick. Enzo's not going. I don't think. Let me see. I should have a picture of me and Enzo somewhere. I thought he told me he wasn't. He might be. I hope he is. I've got I think it's on my wife's phone. I don't think I've got it. Let me see. Let's see if I've got it. I don't know if I've got it on my phone or not. I think my wife took the picture of us. Yeah, it's on my wife's phone. I'll have to get it. Because I got a picture of the two of us. Alrighty. Hey, good. I'm glad I got done just in time for you to head to work. Anybody streaming right now? I know Lefty's streaming, but he's doing Arkham. He's doing some Batman. I'm live. Max is live. Imbalanced is live. Who should we go stream? Or let's go raid Max. Alrighty, folks. You can go raid. Do whatever. I'll be back. There we go. I'll be back later today. Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you for keeping me company on the climb up to 100. Now we go from 100 to 200. See what we get to. We may lose. We may win. You never know. That's part of the fun of Battlegrounds. But until later on tonight. Yeah, later on tonight. Hope everybody has a great day. And if I don't see you before, have a great weekend. And take care, all.